running back, it's Josh Jacobs. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Adams. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action, Garoppolo. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. 33 yards that time.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On play action, it's Garoppolo. It gets it right back to Mayer. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Here's 2nd and 3. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Jones breaking from the contact. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. You look at this Raiders defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Jones. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
This defense for the Patriots, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. There's Garoppolo to throw. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd down and 4. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Back to Renfro again, complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we could always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Garoppolo again. He's got Renfro on the out route. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. So back onto the field, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 69 yards and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. The left side throw complete to Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So Jacobs again. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And now out come the Patriots.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Back to Stevenson on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
This 2nd and 4. Here's the second-year back, Pierre Strong.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 21-0 our score after 1. Throwing, Jones.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
On now the rookie 4th-round pick, Chad Ryland, for the Patriot field goal.
From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And this one is right through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Quickly a slant to Renfro.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. He's got it to the 43 here. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. Now Garoppolo.
Throw caught by Mayer.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Garoppolo.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run with a fullback, Johnson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Juwan Bentley there to get him down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Garoppolo now.
Mayer there to bring it in.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. To throw is Garoppolo.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here's Jacobs. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Cribbage.
Here's Bryce Behringer now.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were losers to the Packers a week ago, but they've got the lead right now here as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
To throw on 2nd down. Jones
over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. In motion, right goes Smith-Schuster. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On the draw is Stevenson.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Strong.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Strong again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end, Ferkser.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th near the goal line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
52 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. The open man here, Renfro. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Garoppolo on 1st down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. In NFL history, let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Quickly a slant to Renfro.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
To throw is Garoppolo. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
70 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a first down.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
Throw out left, caught by Mayer.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it's second down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole...
I think that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it. Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try the left side with Stevenson.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Jones.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Yeah, this pass broken up.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's A.J. Cole now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing...
I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On second down, a run was strong. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. On play action, now Garoppolo. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Garoppolo. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now, short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Juwan Bentley there to get him down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Jones.
And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Jones. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Back to throw again.
And hitting Juju on the slant.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And again, back to Kmet.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll look to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Boyd.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Breaks a tackle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Jones now on 1st and 10.
A thrown to Parker, complete on the slant.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Here's Stevenson.
They stop the Raiders, able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was a game.